Hey guys, Wells Knight here, and welcome to another episode of my vanilla single-player survival Let's Play. And what you are seeing below me is the future site of our next and newest and first large project within this world. Now, some of you may notice I am geared up. I have all sorts of goodies. And that was not the case at the end of the last episode. Now, it's roughly, 5 days, maybe a week since I recorded the last one. And I decided to not do all the grinding of resources and the enchanting and the planting basic farms and things like that. I decided to do that all off camera. And I know some of you will be a little bit disappointed by that, but the simple truth is this. If you want to see me gather all the resources, do the mining, make basic vanilla farms, all that kind of stuff, then I encourage you to go back and watch Season 1 and Season 2 of my single-player survival Let's Play. But this is an entirely different world. This is a new thing, and this is it. This is it, guys. This is the world, and I wanted to get right into building it up and doing incredible things in it, not the basic stuff that you have already seen. So I decided to do that off camera, and that's how we kind of came to be where we are. So there's another portal over there that heads back to the little itty bitty starter house that we built last time. What I'm going to do, this whole area is basically going to be a town, and we're going to build up towns, kingdoms, if you will, much like I have in Kingdom Craft at the moment. Or I don't know. I'm really excited about this. I can't really put it into words. One of you left a comment on the last episode of Season 2 of my single-player survival series. I believe it was... Oh, I'm going to feel really bad if I'm wrong about this, but I believe it was Agent Hawk who has been with me pretty much since the beginning as a longtime viewer and just someone who's been really supportive of me basically since day one. He said, so it's time. So this is your Scarland. And he's right. This is it. This is my Scarland. This is my building with BOO, this is my ethos world. This is the one world that will last until my channel disappears. I mean, that day is not coming anytime soon. This is it, guys. This is the one. So, I think I've done enough rambling. I think you guys get the idea. And I think it's time that we start kind of building this up. So what I'm thinking, this is actually a really beautiful area. We got these amplified hills and mountains kind of around here. I do think that this waterfall needs to go away. This thing is going to drive me crazy. Let's just plug it with a little bit of cobble. Go away. And I think the first thing to do is to build some sort of little, even if it's just a little shack, just something where we can, kind of build out from. And we will want to be getting roads and stuff like that in here as well, because I find that when you're building a city or a town, it really helps to put down the roads and then build from there, because once you have the roads in place, you kind of have an idea of how everything's going to end up when it's all said and done. So, yeah, I mean, that's basically the gist of it. So let's see here. As far as our little builder's shack goes, I'm thinking, where do we want to put it? I mean, I suppose we could kind of hide it up here near the nether portal. That actually might not be a bad idea. In fact, oh man, the inspiration is flowing right now. When you're someone like myself who plays Minecraft for hours every day, who makes YouTube videos constantly, you quickly realize that you will go through periods of having inspiration and not having inspiration. It's just kind of unavoidable. And the start of this new world, oh man, do I have some inspiration going right now. So, let's go ahead and make ourselves a couple of chests. Like so. And then I'm just going to throw those like that. And that way we can put all of this stuff into chests. I'm going to put building blocks in this one, and basically everything else into this one. Yeah, I guess I'll hold on to the bow. So, Builder's Shack. Let's see. Maybe what we should do is trim a little bit of dirt off up here, and then we'll kind of level this out a little bit. This needs to go, or it's going to drive me mad, just kind of sticking out in a way that real terrain never would. So we'll do maybe something along these lines. And that should give us a pretty decent amount of dirt to work with, I think. Maybe not enough to patch up this entire area, but at least enough to get a pretty good start on it. I mean, and we don't need it all to be completely flat, but I do want to kind of terraform just a little bit so that we have, you know, a flat area to build on, just kind of down here. And I think that will do just fine. Then maybe what we can do, maybe we'll take a little bit off of this hill as well, just kind of bring it back. Like that? Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Okay. Now I'm starting to get ideas. Okay, so let's put our dirt in here. And I think we're going to make our floor... Let's make our floor in our little builder's shack out of birch. Like that. And what we'll do here... Ooh, actually... Yeah, actually, let's do this. Let's take some cobble. And we'll go maybe... here? No. No cobble. No cobble. I know what I'm going to do. We'll take some oak. And we'll make a stack of oak. And then what we're going to do is we'll just kind of build off of this. Is that centered? Yes, it is. It doesn't quite look centered, but that's just because of the perspective. So we'll do something like that. Maybe bring it out another 2 blocks. Like that. That ought to do. How much space does this give us? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to want to make that 7. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's, there's another 6, but that's okay. So we'll go 7 here. Oh, and then technically with the wall over there. All right, let's go like that. So that will be a total of 9, including this little section right over here. And then what we can do is build that up like that. And let's just make the rest of these into planks too. And we'll just put these walls in, I'm thinking. Yeah, this'll do. Then we'll have to do something to kind of spruce up the outside of it. Is it night already? Time flies, I'll tell ya. Can't believe it's already night. It was just morning. That means we're already like 10 minutes into this episode. I spent too much time talking. That's what it was. Man, that's alright. We'll be fine. We'll be alright. Just kind of close ourselves off in here. And we are... Note to self, when closing oneself inside a structure, allow a way to get to the chests that you are trying to, do things with. So we'll put one of those there, one of those there, and I think that will do. Now, we need to... Is it? Ooh. Don't look now, but I have become a master of parkour, apparently, in the time since the last episode. I didn't even know that that was possible to parkour like that. I think I actually jumped up on the chest. That was interesting. Okay, well, regardless, let's do this. I know that I'm not going to want the door to be there. I think the door I will want right about here. Yeah, that's right where I'm going to want it. You need to go and be replaced. Anything over here need to be replaced? No, I think we're good on that side. Okay. So, not too shabby. Now, I'm going to make a little porch area like this, and we're going to kind of bring it down like this, I think. Not you. You need to come over, you need to come over, and you need to come over. How's that look? Why you do this to me? Silly double mouse clicks, there we go. So we've got a porch that kind of comes up there. I don't know. How's that look? I think I prefer that. We've got the porch kind of coming up like so. Although I still don't know that I like that. Let me get rid of this. Let me work out a porch design that I actually like. And let me get some other progress done on the house, guys, and I will be back in just a moment. Alright, guys, I am back, and I'm just putting the framework in for the roof here. I did get a porch design that I think will work just fine. And we've got the roof kind of built up around here. Now, what I'm going to do with the roof is something like this, going that way. And then over here, we'll do something like that. Now, basically, this whole house is going to be kind of up on, I don't necessarily want to say stilts, but it is going to be kind of suspended in the air. And I think to do that, we're going to use logs like this. Let's take that one out and put something like that there. Yeah, that'll work. And then we'll maybe go 1, 2, 3, and here another one. I think that'll work. How's that look? Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then right here, we can do something like that to make it look like it's still kind of sticking out. It is already night, yet again, so we are going to take a quick nap before we put the finishing touches on the house. I do know that I'm going to want a window right here. And let's see, as far as windows on this side, maybe here, like this, and here as well. And then what we'll do is I want... Oh, you know what I just realized? In all the resource gathering that I didn't actually grab any sand for glass. That was not the brightest decision on my part. I mean, that's easy enough to fix and take care of, don't get me wrong. You know what? I think maybe we'll make that window a little bit taller. Because we can. That might be a good idea. This one... Maybe we'll put a window here. Even though it's right in front of the chests. I think that's okay. I think it's fine for us to do that. And then, since this little bit is tall... I fell. I fell again. All the falling. All the failure. Get used to it. Because I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of that going on as this series progresses. Let's see. Now, for the roof, I want to use a different colored material. And I think spruce is probably the obvious choice. Simply because it will then... What am I doing? There we go. Simply because it will then match the porch or the deck that we put on this thing. Now, to get up there, it's a little tricky. It's a little tricky, but that's okay. We're not going to have to go up there again after this, I don't think. Unless we decide to put, like, a decorative chimney on our little builder's house, which wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea. I'll have to think about that. Oh. Come on now. There we go. So, roof on that side is done. And we'll just put a roof on that side as well. Yeah. And you saw nothing. All right. I think that's good. I think that's good. How's it look? How's it look from over here? Ooh, not too bad. Not too bad. Especially if we put a nice dark colored door on there for the sake of contrast. That will help immensely. So let's put a nice spruce door right there. Yeah. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. Okay. So, got ourselves a little builder's hut. Let me make a sand run here, guys. Because we are going to need some of that. And you know what? I'm also going to need some furnaces, I'm sure. So let's just make a couple of those. And we'll just put them right here. We'll just put them right there. Ooh, and actually, that's another thing that I want to do as well. I do want to get the roof covered up. And we'll put a couple torches up there just so nothing can spawn. I think the only thing that could actually spawn up there would be spiders. But I don't particularly want spiders spawning either. So we're just going to do something like that. And I think that will help out immensely. We could even add just a tiny amount of detail and put something like that in the corners. I like it. I like it very much. Okay, now, torch there, and yeah, I'm gonna run and get some sand, guys, and I will be back in just a moment. Alright guys, I am back, and I think it is done. Our little builder's shack, our builder's cabin is complete. We've got a bed, we've got a crafting table, we got furnaces, a couple of chests. On the outside, I added a little light here because this wall was looking very bare and it needed something, and that was just a very simple and easy solution. So it's nothing super fancy, but you know what? It'll get the job done while we work on all of this good stuff. So I think that is going to do it for this episode, guys. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. If you are as excited for this new beginning, this new series, this new world as I am, man, I hope you are. I hope you guys enjoy it because I am loving it right now. But guys, that's going to do it for me. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Other than that, thanks for watching, guys, and I will definitely see you next time.